Good afternoon. Where
Yes.
are we?
Yeah. Oh, we are at the Big Head Winery, and this is actually our cellar. And we started 2013, actually 2012 first vintage, but we opened last year in July 2000.
And you're known for Passamento.
Passamento I started 2006, and that time asked me to do that at Len Crispino, the owner of Foreign Affair Winery. But he wants to do just Cabernet Franc, one variety. Because in 2007 he wants to do bigger production, and so I said, if you want to do that, let's go to Italy, see what they're doing. So we went in 2007 to Italy and saw what they're doing, and I said, if you want to be different, let's do everything, every variety, even a little bit. So after 2007, when we did that, I think that get more attention to the area, because after that, more wineries started doing this.
What gave you the idea of using tobacco kilns?
Well, the tobacco kilns, burning kiln, they asked me to do wine. When I tried my wines, they asked me if I want to be winemaker. And so I visited that area. In 2006, I was there, and 2007. And I saw those, I know that they are tobacco kilns. They were like containers, I said, what are you guys doing here with that, So they said, yeah, we're drying tobacco. So when they showed me that, I said, this is perfect. In that area, because tobacco was, kind of going down, you want to do something different there. I said, well, that area, because especially the soil over there is very sandy. So the wines are with low structure. It's nice aromatic, more fruity, but they're very low structure, because the bricks, they can get very high bricks over there. So I said, well, this is perfect. Just use tobacco to build the structure. Doing the drying and using them, because this is not different than using the building. And actually those ones, they work much better, I would say, because it's perfect air movement through the grapes. I can dry about 3, depends on variety about between 3 to 6 tons in one tobacco kiln. Depends on the size of the bunches.
And how long do you dry them typically?
Well, it could take me, depends on the vintage, could take me a week, 10 days, or 2-3 months. I dried the longest for Foreign Affair in 2008 vintage. I dried 163 days.
Let's talk about yeast.
Oh, yeast. Since I opened my own winery, I do just natural fermentations. I don't use any yeast, just what is yeast in a grape. I'm just using that. And of course, this is dangerous, but I bought a lab, very high technology, so that I can check my wine in 2 minutes.
How often do you check?
Well, if I see something's coming, wrong, when I smell something wrong, then I check. And at that time, when I see something is not right, then I check every day. And that wine. But if it's everything okay, I check every couple of days.
What's the advantage?
Advantage? Well, for me, you see the complexity of the wine. This is not I'm forcing something with the fruit to achieve. This is the own, what is the grape year, and it was different. This is like you adding something from outside. Sometimes that doesn't match. So for me, that is what is already there. I think is the perfect, and I can taste difference between natural fermentation or adding yeast.
And your next venture is more blending?
Well, the blending, some, of course, the Bordeaux wines I like to blend, and it's not really a single variety that is on their own. Even the Merlot, what you're saying is Merlot, but it's about 15%, 11%, something else. I want to make better wine, and sometimes, that's why in Bordeaux the blending. is the reason. They want to make better wine. It's not that that Cab Franc, you know, when you add some Cab Sauv or Merlot, it's adding something to the you know, to the whole complexity, all the, you know, final product. So I like blending, of course.
Is there a particular stage you decide you're going to blend?
Well, usually, you know, in the beginning, it's on the own, but sometimes I don't have a choice. I have to, you know, blend sooner because, like when I drying, there's too much sugar sometimes, so I want to lower the, you know, alcohol will be too much alcoholic wine, and really, I don't like very high alcohol. It's long. I don't taste. If it's married very well, if it's, you know, has a nice balance, I don't mind.